Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Legend, where today we are hopefully putting a great big hole in the Morgar's plans for the future. I have no idea. We have no idea how big their country is. We have no idea. We have a sense of the number of regions it contains, but in terms of like turns to cross it, how many more turns it would take for us to run to each of their cities, it's pretty vague. So we're gonna have to hope that we can get enough economic damage done here before they can build much of a force to retaliate against us. It is likely that we have a technological advantage on them at this moment, but it's far from certain, right? So here's a question. Do we want to end this army's turn burning down this Magte village? Because in an ideal circumstance, this is going to become my village pretty soon, right? But I guess we probably need the dust. Yeah, all right. We'll take a run out this way, burn this village down, get some stuff for it, and then we'll just help them rebuild. It's not like a great strategy, I guess, but it's the strategy we have access to. So that neutral army, which may be Cat's Pawed, got in the water. You know, I was pointing out that this army can't really threaten our cities, and that's true, but what it can do is just, like, go and pillage my stuff, which is annoying. It's not really anything I can do about that, I don't think. And then we didn't really know what we want to do with this army. You know what? Can I reach this ruin? I can. Let's go this way. We'll sort of stay together with the other army, but also I want to be searching stuff. All right, 80 dust is like wonderful. What a great thing to have found. Also, we've discovered an army in transit here with not awesome stats. So I think what we might be doing is redirecting this force this way. I'm trying to knock that army out before they get where they're going and get behind some fortification, and then we can refigure from there. This was good. This was very helpful. Thank you. Do I want you to just run south, or I mean, I just want to see more tiles, right? But I also definitely want you to end up in a place where, I suppose if we could, in 3 movements, find a thing to pillage. This army does have 20 fortification damage, which is enough to knock down an extractor in a single turn. Because remember, the fortification damage gets doubled in a basic pillage, and extractors have 30 health. So maybe we just look around. I don't want this army to go too far, though, because I do want them to be available as reinforcements in this battle. Let's just see if we reveal anything else interesting. Okay, not really. Ah, never mind. We have found something interesting. That's exploitation. Okay, so we'll press this way. We'll have to be, like, very careful with this unit, or we'll have to replace it. And then the last question of the turn is, do I want to attack here? And I think I'm going to beg off. I think we're going to attack here first. Let's kill the neutral, then come back and take the easier fight, because, like, a single lost battle, if we did something irresponsible and we lost our artillery ship, it is non-trivial for us to get a new one. So even though it is going to slow down our conquering, I think it behooves us to be cautious here. And everywhere else, we're building stuff. We're not going to be anywhere close to enough dust to heal this guy, right? Yeah. All right. It's fine. You are definitely still in reinforcement range. Okay, let's go for it. And for the moment, we just keep putting on the pressure. We are going to start losing bodies here, though, so like we need reinforcements to get finished. Come on, make them visible. Oh, interesting. Well, I still have a numerical advantage there. Ah. Massing up, are we? That does change the math a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it turns out there's just an infinite number of y'all. Well, that's a problem. Because anywhere that we attack them, they're going to get to reinforce each other. This area has been left wild for too long. Okay, wow. This is really something. It's a lot of relatively squishy vine snakes, which is good. Potentially a lot of healing, but they hit real hard. Well, crushing this army in the field is definitely super relevant. When I saw 6, I assumed that more units had merged into this force and pressed up like that. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so it's a critically important battle. This is sort of what I was hoping would happen. They would just separate a little bit. All right, I think given the number of... Oh, you're kidding me. Wait, that's not even the correct battle projection. Right, that's a battle projection as though we were attacking from the west, which we are not. Because the battle projection here wouldn't include that tile if we were attacking on this angle. Is this gonna? That's gonna include all of their ships, isn't it? This seems broken. Maybe it's just because if we did it the way I have it set up here, there would be very few tiles that are left to me as a spawn zone. But even so, it should lay out the battlefield with the orientation that the battlefield actually has. All right, you're probably not going anywhere. We're just gonna have to move an extra space here. All right, well, good luck to me. This is gonna be a little tougher. They have managed to produce a really huge number of units very, very, very quickly, which is how high-level AIs always do things, and it can be a real problem. So... we can start the bishops in our friendly town spaces to get the urban bonus for a turn, and then move up and still have plenty of space to do the thing they do. So the enemy has circular attack and sweep strike back, which makes this pretty awkward. And the fact that we have the initiative bonus only helps so much. I guess, okay, so you attack here. Nope, hold on. Oh, this is deployment. I am relatively happy with my deployment. I think you're probably just sitting out of the battle entirely. Stay back. Okay, so you attack here. Then... oh, you're after everybody else for some reason. It's because these guys have 36 initiative, which is like... our initiative values are very, very, very close. Ooh, okay. Well, that does complicate matters slightly. I guess then... you can just run up and attack this guy. That leaves this one nowhere to go where he can attack more than one person. So that's good. Then we have you. This one has already attacked, so you can attack here. I'm just trying to minimize the amount that they get multi-hits. And then the bishops. One of you runs up here, and like we definitely don't want to be shooting at the snakes that are in the forest. I think this is the right target. Clicked outside the battle. I do feel like I want you to stand here, so I guess you're shooting at that one. So in that case, maybe the other one, maybe we focus. Well, whatever. It's fine. And then reinforcements. It's pretty hard to know, actually, where we're going to want the reinforcements to go. Gosh. Vine snakes are annoying. They make a lot of noise. think I probably want you to attack to this side. Anything that's coming through this side is going to be slowed down so much by all the trees and everything. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks a lot, actually. Okay. Good start. Also good. Yeah, I mean, the combination of their poor defenses and our good weaponry means we're gonna rip through them. It's just a matter of not dying while we do so. And the damn plague archers are like a particular annoyance. Okay. So we can't really control, and the fact is, I don't think it's right to go after the plague archers first. I think we do need to control the 107 attack, 92 damage enemies. Well, you have 61 damage. Yeah, all right. Maybe the play now is, let's see. Run you up to here? Which Vine Snake are you? You're after all the stalwarts? Okay. We just have to be really careful about our angles here. It's like I probably want this to happen. That keeps the sweep strike back focused this way. So yeah, you run up and attack that. You won't be able to hit that one. But you can run to here and still provide some decent healing. Obviously, Dust Bishops are a lot harder to use in a situation where you don't have initiative control, so you know, it's a thing worth thinking about when you're sort of like forming your battle lines. I can just stand here and cast some healing back to everyone. That should be fine, right? You... So who are you? You're after? You probably... Let's put some pressure on these guys. I do want you to pin this thing, but if you're going to pin it, you should move to a position, actually like this probably, where we're redirecting the sweep strike back and we're giving the morale penalty to the ranged units. Once we start getting in on these ranged units, their morale crash is going to be really significant. So, all right. We have not stopped all of the Vipers from getting real attacks off, which is a shame, but there's only so much we can do. All right, that's one down with some decent healing. Beautiful. Big heals on that. Oh, they really want him. Oh, no. Narrow failure to kill really sucks. Okay, you have bad targeting. I don't know what I told you to do, but it's wrong. All right. Yeah, these assholes have to go. So where do we cast? I have to be a little careful because the our very impressive defenses are not, like our Dust Bishops do not have the same very impressive defense that a lot of the other units do. But the Dust Bishops should be able to finish cutting down the Vine Snakes for the most part. And then we can just keep them away from the archers until it is time to slay the archers. Once this is clear, I guess you can move up and grab that. Gosh, I hope that actually clears. And then we can let this unit... Oh no, this one has... Right, this one has initiative though. Phooey. I guess do this then. And all of the melee units get to fight archers. And please ignore the masterminds. They are not worth looking at. Okay. Good shield work. I am glad we went back to the one-handed weapons and shields. Ooh, bummer. Remember, their units are not disease immune, so... Okay. Sadly, they get to fire all of their weapons before we get to do anything about it. These Zhuzhajuns they're a problem for sure. Please tell me this heals for enough to 13. He's not going to survive the beginning of his turn. Oh, he did. He did, just barely. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, that helps a ton. The Dust Bishops are doing incredible work here. Just like fantastic stuff. It's very, very good. I am so glad we built these. No, you. Run over here and drop that heal. You stand here and drop this heal. You stand here and heal like that. We're not sacrificing a melee space there because of the cliff anyway. And then everybody else just, yeah, run at him. Let's do a lot of run at him. I love run at him. Oh no, the 0. Oh, double zeros. Which means that guy narrowly does not survive to get healed by killing. Double zeros, man. Really harsh. Really harsh. Well, I mean, that has to be like critical for their army. That has to be, they are shattered by that. Also, Tinu's getting so many skill points. Do I just push tools of the enemy here? Winter immunity is probably pretty good. What's on the docket for winter? We haven't really been paying attention. I'm not using my pearls either, which I really should be. Especially, let's do some of this. Food down on cities is not going to happen because people have hard committed. So, bonus attributes on neutral. So notice it says hostile minor villages. This does not refer to the attributes of assimilated military units. It's just hostile neutral armies. I wonder who plowed all of the resources into making that happen. So I'm not that concerned about winter immunity. The winter immunity effects that we're seeing so far are not, or the winter effects that we're seeing so far are not so bad, and we are less affected than a lot of people because we don't care about food and stuff. So let me pass over some units here, I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bounce this stalwart. You give me this stalwart and a dust bishop. Get back into my territory, throw a quick retrofit on the stalwart I just took, and then this army's pretty ready to keep marching. We're losing a little bit of momentum here, obviously. You're not going to be able to get, with only 2 move, what do I want to do here? You're not going to be able to get anywhere meaningful. Oh yeah, you're right. You're sitting down there exactly where you need to be. I guess just fall back for a second here so you don't get caught out alone. Out of curiosity, how are you feeling? Pretty exhausted, but like, okay. Truce is close. We took a city off of him. I think he would probably pay us out of the war. And I think we probably can. What does your military look like? Well, it's tough to tell because this, I believe, folds in the stats of military plus, of ground army plus navy. So his number is going to look really high, but a bunch of that's going to be in ships, and it's really no way to know. Yeah, all right. For the moment, my plan is take this city and then see if they want to tap out. We're going to reinforce this army a little bit in a turn. We are not going to be anywhere near the amount of money that we need to heal here. That says 509. The hero is 247. We could maybe get to 247 if I reassign some people. Because the hero is pretty powerful. Having the hero go back to full health and not just die to the first ranged attack is probably worthwhile. Then we'll push down here, we'll burn the village, then... Yeah, okay, I'm comfortable with that. And you're going to move over and attack from a better angle so that we don't include literally everybody. But at this point, I think we do have to accept a battle with some repercussions, because otherwise, we're not going to get it clean, I don't think. So yeah, let's hit next turn. And also, this turn we finish the dust refinery. So this would be a cool time, actually, for the war to end, just so that we could like go back into full infrastructure focus for a minute. Because we actually have some pretty great infrastructure to focus on. Alright, let's give this a shot. That's as good as that's getting. For some reason, neither one of those finished, despite the fact that they were both supposed to finish, so that's a bummer. Somebody else did the Wings of Ruin. That's fine. We were definitely not going to do that. Okay, it is just boarding vessels in the fortress. Very strange. Because with the number of boarding vessels that are out running around the map, you would expect that the boarding vessels basically would have all been spawned out already. But okay, whatever. It is not a bad thing. So let's... The play here is going to be to just put myself up against the wall as much as possible. Apparently... Oh, somebody did this thing. Okay. Don't care about that. Yeah, the plan here is going to be just put myself up against the wall, fight them as little as possible. So I can't actually stop you from getting adjacent, which is a shame. But we can form a protective blockade at the least. All right, you finish that one off before it has a chance to do anything. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Hopefully you can just pull back. Oof. Close. Alright, so now I assume I have to report back. Oh, maintain control for 8 turns. Okay. Well, I can probably do that. I think what I will do, actually, is garrison. Have a little bit higher healing rate while garrisoned, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, no attempt is being made to challenge us. We don't get to pull these troops because they just didn't finish. Weird. I should probably have something pinned that I actually care about. So after we finish smelting station, let's grab cargo docks next so that we can actually level 2 that city. Or level 2 a district in that city and also get our cargo docks up, which obviously is just like, that is an unrepentant, what do you call it? An unalloyed good. It's all good all the time. Okay. So you haven't used all your movement. I really don't know what I want from you. I guess we can go over here and we could deal with this nonsense. Although, do I even want to? I guess we can basically use Tinu and the city garrison to do most of the work. We do need to turn them back, right? They're going to produce annoying units every so often. Okay, so what we will do is we will confine you to the back corner. Here, you live here in the city tile. Do I want to put you forward? Probably, right? These things have 81 attack and 56 damage, so you will probably heal for more than... Well, we have to be careful, though, because they get to go first. So, 2 movement and 2 range. You get to, like, here. Yeah, actually, that space is totally safe. As is this one? No, that one is not. Okay, we'll do like this. Okay. You are going to sleep. You are low enough that you might actually die. Ooh, different moves than I thought they were going to make. Definitely ran my dude in the wrong direction here. Alright, and then sadly this city's going to have to rebuild that village. But you know, in the meantime, it's XP. And we'll do the same thing over here next turn. And this is, in fact, just a 2... Yep, it is a 2-fortress region, so this will be locked up orange territory presently. Then we'll meet Brown. Once we have our dock, we'll try to make friends and trade with them, and it'll all be cool. Purple, looking at my sea territories, making me a little nervous. Should I close borders on you? I don't really have the resources for it. The redness of the truce bar is getting greater. They are less likely to want a truce now than they were last turn. You know, who can make sense of it? You're at 220. Frustrating. So both of these cities are already maximum dust mode. Can I dust mode this city without changing? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. Well, I guess if I heal this guy, though, I'm removing the action point. Yeah. Alright, maybe just overflow a bunch of industry. It is weird how both of these projects, like, this one... Is this the same way? Yeah. They both, like, visibly did complete. But the construction just didn't come out. That's pretty strange. Don't really know what to make of that. Oh well. Nothing for it. So right now, I don't know that I'm threatening the city enough to be worried about. Like, I'm not gonna try to rush over here. Ooh, 25 Titan bones. Neat. Quicksilver running out is a real shame. Bishop Julian gaining stat points is not a shame. What a delightful thing. Is it... Oh, an Erisys village in Isrin has been deconverted. What an annoying thing to do. And here come the sea monsters. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to see to the end of this war relatively soon. Alright, so... Just thinking about how I want to do this. Let's give them a couple more seconds to move all their stuff around. You're going to build one of these. And then maybe one of these is next for you. But I probably need to re-industry focus. Because I really do think if we take this city, it probably breaks the war. I think they will back down. Oh, we can fire the gold again. That's excellent news. In a whole bunch of ways, actually. There's no way you would move south enough to provide reinforcements here, so we may as well keep on what we were doing, but I am kind of wondering about this vine snake. If maybe this vine snake reporting southward makes more sense now. Right, because you can absolutely get down here far enough to be reinforcements, and you're certainly not going to be necessary for this fight. Sorry, I know I always play like super slowly when we're at war. It's just sort of like individual decisions are a little bit higher stakes here. Hopefully that's like comprehensible. It feels reasonable. Probably makes more sense to run through and attack the smaller army for the same reason that it did before. With the neutrals down by the ships. And at this point, I think we're probably cool to go for the city. Let's have a look at what it says on the tag. Okay, so they have some significant military force here. There's no way that we can include our own city garrison in this fight. This is not their capital, so it's 2 militia, 1 extra thing, and then 2 of these archers, and potentially on top of that, a hero. Do I think we can take him this turn? Because we don't have to take him this turn. I think we're not going to. I think we're going to heal you up. We're going to step over the line here and siege them, and then next turn we'll launch the attack at the beginning of the turn. So we'll burn off 40 points of HP effectively on every unit. That gives them a turn to buy out units in the city, but at this point in the game, that's probably less of a concern, right? Because of the amounts of dust that people are earning. Didn't want to auto this because I was worried about the low health units. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this is safe. Okay. You two can actually just hang out. That's fine. The question is, do I want to let the militia do everything? I kind of think so. Let's actually just back it up a step. Let's let the militia do a lot of the lifting. Okay. So we might get properly attacked here. It is a possibility. But yeah, my suspicion is they're going to... Oh! Look at the strategy. I was figuring militia are like close and easy targets, so they'll probably just shoot there. It's alright. Alright, and then I guess we can just end our turn back here. Pop the village on the next turn and then rebuild it. Yeah, probably. So we don't actually need to do anything else here. We can just go ahead and do this step, I think. Now we can run the vine snake forward if we want to add its 5 its incredible 5 fortification damage. Because it will be a 1 stack sitting out on its own, they'll have the option of starting the battle by attacking my 1 unit with the other units showing up as reinforcements. And I have to debate whether I think that, like, do I think the chance of that happening is actually a positive thing for us? Maybe. I'm not going to mess with it. I think that getting to place our units close to their stuff at the beginning of the battle helps a lot against the plague archers. Let's make this a battle that we initiate. Okay, and how much movement does this have? This stack over here, 5.5. I mean, I guess we can just return you to... We can go have you do something more productive. I don't need you to... I don't know why I was thinking I needed somebody on watch here, because, like, of course, we have total vision of the strait. I don't know. Go find something else to do. I will make sure that you are close enough that you're definitely inside the battle range. Okay. You were fine before, it turns out. So... Right, I mean, we gotta start building the refineries. We We got to take a little bit more land, get some good value, and then get out of this war so that we can refocus for a minute. Because right now, all of my dust is going into the damn war, and they're starting to turn it around. They're starting to like kill units. And being at war with them is really annoying. And when this thing gets into our oceans, like, we're gonna have no way of battling this stack. We're gonna lose that whole thing. Like, let's extract. Okay. The value's updated for the turn already, which means they did not build any new units in the city. Which is good news. We're just gonna do this until the attack launches. Because I sure would love for this attack to launch. We're computing. It's happening. Is everybody else still playing on the previous turn? No, it's representing this turn right now. Because, yeah, all of the values have updated and 3 of my armies haven't moved and stuff, so... Yeah, and we have our new movement values. So I don't know why I haven't been given control yet. It feels like I should be given control. I am wondering if perhaps this is one of those things where I'm going to have to load a save real quick. Yep, because I can't launch that attack either. Okay, yeah, we have a hang here. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna try to get this fixed. Okay, all I did was save and then reload that save exactly, and it did let me launch the attack. So we're good now. So, I mean, we do want to do this. We may as well go ahead and put this in the battle queue as well. Is there anything else that we desperately need to do here? Oh no. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, that is a problem. That does allow them to... Waiting for this to resolve via quest does create a little bit of an issue, doesn't it? Well, what do they have here? They have a ton of fire ships. It did not even occur to me that purple might bring boats all the way down here. And the thing is, I don't care about this area that much. Maybe we just cede it to them? If we were able to kill some of purple's boats with our artillery ship, we would get dust for doing that. It's worth noting. The other possibility here is that they have left nothing in control of this listening post, and that they will move over here to come and get us. I will just attack this and turn the zone orange, and then... Because they probably can't see that I'm doing this. The listening post, well, the listening post does get bonus vision range. I don't know. We might we might be able to turn this region orange with them in the middle of it and then just call it a day. That is certainly what we're going to try to do. All right, let's resolve the battles here. First of all, this one. So yes, they do have a hero, and their hero has incredibly good combat stats. In addition, they have another vine snake. Somehow. Even more units coming up in the distance. But we have pinned them to a pretty small area here, so we can really control what is allowed to be in the battle. And I do think that this is probably pretty close to optimal deployment. Maybe something a little bit more like that. Yeah, right? Okay. So, obviously, a thing that would be great to do is to lock their reinforcement spaces, which we have to be a little bit careful about, because some of their units actually do have movement speed. Yeah, you can run down and just hit this one. Alright, anybody at all should be sufficient. Oh, except I can't actually lock that space the way I want to. Interesting. because of the cliff face here. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So we have our hero standing here. You will stand here and attack that way? No, you stand here and attack that way. No, I was right. Because we're going to want to gang up on this one. And then you kind of just don't have a role. You just, like, move there and stand there? Yeah, I think so. Alright. And then... yeah, we just... Everybody in on the same archer as much as we can. Yeah, because they're going to focus fire. I had not given that guy explicit enough orders, apparently. Sorry, I wanted you to move to here. Not that it matters. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but it would have been nice. I think I'm fine continuing this trade. I definitely want you to attack here if possible. One of you needs to step into that position. This works too. Yeah, okay. Ooh, wow, not a good trade that time. There we go. Alright, now it's starting to break down. So, at this point, I don't really want to pull back, right? But I do want all of the dust bishops who can stand adjacent to that unit to stand adjacent to that unit. Continue to use the hero to tank the big hits. Okay, you got something. Smart. Good maneuvers. Excellent. Okay, so you get melted by the dust bishops, which is fun. I guess everybody needs to stand adjacent to this one if they can. And everybody's within 3. No, you are not. Well, that's fine. You're shooting first. Yeah, everybody else is within 3 of this thing. But I think I'm actually going to have you back off. I don't want you trading hits with their Vine Snake. We can use stalwarts for that. It is a shame to see that 167 pop up and know that it is not real damage. You can cast some healing down the mountain. Yeah, okay. Now we get to chop up another one. Am I cool with the Dust Bishop getting hit by the Sweep Strike back? Honestly, I think so. I don't think it's a big deal. Because Dust Bishops are, they're naturally self-healing, so... Alright. We can resolve that. So, we left the actual units in the city in fine shape, but the fortifications are looking pretty rough. So yeah, we should get that no problem. Oh, interesting. The sea monsters turned around. I wonder if they're being threatened on the other side. I guess we don't know enough of the players in the game to really even have a sense of if anyone else is at war with the Morgar. They may be. It could be that their ocean holdings are in danger elsewhere. Alright, once again, I think we're just going to kind of play the real units back a bit. Stay put, stay put. For the first turn, y'all also stay put. Okay. This turn we can do a little bit of aggression. So 1, 2... I guess probably focused on you. Because this one's going down either way, right? Oh no, my militia. Okay, really could not have gone better. Dust Bishops. What a wonderful thing. So we can get down here and provide reinforcements for the next round of this battle. Really just close things out quickly, which is very, very cool. Seilali is ours enough that it's generating real defenses now. Verkal is probably pretty far off still. But I can't imagine they have much in the way of counterattack forces, because we have been like destroying armies pretty consistently. So yeah, we just push on here. Unfortunately, with their units being right there, they are definitely within defensive range. Like if I were to start the turn by running over here and attacking. So I need to be kind of cautious about this. What I might want to do is actually spawn this army out and like stand in front here so that they come over and just attack us instead of attacking the fortress. So what they have 4 move. So 1, 2, 3. I think if I'm right here, it makes it impossible for them to attack the fortress, right? Because zone of control. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we'll let them come over, let them initiate the attack. We'll sneak up and attack this behind them. We'll resolve this, and then we'll just retreat on this one, and then they won't be able to attack us again because it'll be my my region. That should work, I think. Again, let's try to focus on dust refining for the moment, because it seems like a very powerful thing to do. Sorry, accept that first. Build a point of population if you can. Y'all don't have an action point, so I can't heal you. So do we want to just spend this? We probably just want to spend the dust we have right now on population, right? And the question is, where is that most relevant? I guess, like, Uralab is, pretty valuable. We do have a lot of things to build here. You know what? Yeah, let's do it here. Because we're going to want to build the chapel here as well, and then 3 village region, 3 village region. This down here is a 2. Probably still worth chapeling. Morktra is going to be worth a chapel. Probably not Seilali. Verkal is 1 as well, right? Yeah, Verkal probably not. But okay, yeah, the chapel will be a good use of all of our pearls and all of the additional pearls that our oceans are always generating. Okay, I like a lot of the ways that things are going here. We don't need to be in a hurry down in the ocean. In fact, we really want purple to make their move before we make a move. So this is definitely where we care about first, and we want to wait until this army has moved into reinforcement position before we commit the battle. Come on, you. Alright, there we go. Welcome, friends. It would appear that they did not go for it. Where the hell are they? I mean, if they've just left this thing empty, I'm just going to take it. No, I know that. Okay, yes. They did, in fact, just leave it empty. That was nice of them. Yes. It's like, can I get close enough to meet Brown? And indeed I can. Okay, so we got another ocean region. Maybe they saw my ships and it was just like, yeah, maybe there might be more navy. Let's just get out of here before we get tricked or something. I mean, you got to give it to them. I'm a very tricky player. I do a lot of tricky stuff. I guess you can probably just turn around. So yeah, we got another sea region, which is cool. It's kind of a low value sea region aside from the Palladian facility, but yeah, Palladian's good. Okay, so howdy. Good day, fellow sufferer. This is how all millennials greet each other. What do you think of peace, friend? Ah, you think that peace is achievable in our time. Let me tell you, I really do agree. Let me resolve another ongoing concern I have, and I'll be right back. I should have merged this guy into that army. Well, let's have him come in before we... No, we probably want the Dust Bishop to come in, right? Because, like, these two can just stay back. Yeah. This is good. Okay, so they did manage to build another unit in the intervening turn. But I'm confident we can handle this. So, how do we want to do that? I don't want my hero to be immediately killed by disease. That I feel pretty strongly about. I'm trying to like debate like where do I think they're gonna put that disease and what should I do about it? I think is actually a really interesting question, especially considering that if we don't start our units over here, we're probably not actually going to be able to defeat that archer in one turn, which I do think is really pretty critical. And we do not have much in the way of initiative advantage here. They actually are... They're doing a fine job. Okay, let's try something like this. They can hit my hero with their archer if they want to, but they have to move into a lowland, easily surroundable position to do it. And then I'm going to have all of my units disregard everything to jump this thing, I think. Because we can't affect their movement anyway. We're all after all of their melee units. So yeah, just please get rid of her. Oof, boy. Okay, locking up my reinforcement zones. Not a bad move. No, she's gonna survive. Oh, heartbreaking. Because all of the stalwarts hit her that turn. If she had gone down, it would have been like 200 extra HP for my army. Oh, friend, you're in trouble. Yeah, not a huge amount can be done about this. All right, I'm gonna redirect all of the Dust Bishops to finish this one off. Yeah, like you run down here and do that. You do it from right here, and you do it from right here. Okay. Trying to feed some HP to my injured units as best we can. Beautiful. The dog is going absolutely nuts in the hallway. Apologies if that's coming through. I don't think it should be. Somebody should probably finish this hero off because he's actually pretty dangerous. It's kind of a lot of total damage output. And then, like, you probably get shot. Yeah. Ooh. Just surviving, are we? Oh, man. A lot of zeros. A lot of zeros when literally any amount of damage would get the job done. Well, it's important that my units be allowed to take extra disease damage. Yeah, the game absolutely screwed us there by just having that guy not take damage when he should have died. Really annoying way to lose units. All right, merge up. And hey, look, an adamantine extractor, rather. That's fun. That's a fun thing to have gained. I think I will do this retrofit. Let's maybe head up around here, and you should build some roads, friend. Okay. Let's have words. Ooh. We are way down on a truce now, despite the fact that you are weaker than you were before, and also there's absolutely no reason to think... Has their military strength, like, really, really risen? No, not really. Mine's gotten a lot closer to theirs. Huh. Okay, well, let's start here. So I would love to give you a thing that's not a technology. Ooh, looks like we don't have to give you very much titanium at all to nudge this. And you know what? I am going to give them way more than we need to because we have a surplus right now. And I want that. I want that friendly modifier. All right, let's do this. All right. So we don't actually have the cargo dock space up yet, but establish a relationship, get it rolling, and then we'll complete that dock at some point. Ooh, they do have to have docks to benefit from it, and they have to have docks in a region that's adjacent to the Big Sea region for that to really work the way I want it to. So it might not actually be... I mean, they have a bunch of coastal territory. They must have some cities touching the coast, right? Maybe not, because this region is only theirs because of Chaka. And this region is unoccupied and was only theirs because of a... Yeah, we should... Oh, no, they have this coastal region. We need to get vision. We need to know what's going on. So that'll be a thing to focus on with these ships. I don't know why I have you going that way. It doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm honestly very surprised by the... by Teal's desire to keep fighting this war. I thought for sure that was going to be... They were so close to a truce before, I thought for sure that was going to be the thing that broke them. Because, like, they lost another 2 armies and a city. I mean, kind of 2 armies. Well, I don't think I'm going to pull back off of the infrastructure move here, but I am... Alright, we'll see if we can grab another city in a turn or 2 here, hopefully. I need a lot of dust, though, for heals and stuff. Ugh. God, it takes so much dust to run this damn empire. Are we maybe pulling to this for a turn or 2? No, probably not, right? Yeah, I would really love a moment to solidify here. Out of curiosity, if we did want to buy out of the war, what does that look like? Advanced Alloys is a garbage tech, but they'll take it. They don't know pillage yet. So we could, like, do this. They value the titanium a bunch, too. I'm kind of nervous about giving them pillage, because it's an annoying thing for your neighbor to know. We could buy them out with most of our titanium. It's a pretty low influence package, and it is doable, which is a thing that is worth noting. So yeah, I guess you just run all the way up to the front here. God, I wish our units healed normally sometimes. In 4 turns, we're going to be able to push our faction quest forward. Eventually, you do get some healing, right? Plus 1 XP converted into dust on Empire. Ah, yes, battlefield salvage teams, right. That's a pretty good one. So yeah, in 4 turns, we build a cargo dock, levels up a district. Does it make more sense to buy 2 population and build a normal borough? Probably not. And we can't build any of the special pearl boroughs until next winter starts. Which will probably be after it would be reasonable for us to finish the cargo dock, right? So yeah, this... I think we're pursuing the right path here, I think. It's just weird, is all. Alright, let's aggress here. Common friend. Okay, cool. That is actually really good news. They deconverted one of our villages, which is a shame. Man. They still got bodies. What is this? It's not a very good force. Okay, they have a whole extra army out of nowhere. That's a legitimately interesting offer. So what does this battle look like? It's probably pretty bad, is my guess. Yeah. This is their capital. Okay. It says exhausted, but they clearly are feeling like they have an upper hand now. Yeah. Would it be worth attempting... I should have just bought out last turn. I knew it. I was like, we're stretched pretty thin, but it feels like we still have momentum. This is tricky, because this is what happens when you stretch too thin against the AI. They produce 20 units per turn every turn without it really affecting their infrastructure growth. And then eventually your beat-up army runs into this. And now, if we fight this battle and we lose, it's going to be impossible to get them to concede. What I'm considering here is whether we want to ungroup our reinforcements. It's really a question of, are we actually trying to win? Because if we are actually trying to win, then we go in as hard as possible. We try to come out of this battle in some way that isn't a total wreck. And it's worth noting that while their Vine Snakes have very, very powerful offensive stats, they're still really weak and still very Dust Bishopable. The Zujajun is just like we've seen before. This army has 2 masterminds in it, which are honestly pretty impressively statted for masterminds. The Polyp is a problem, but only has 200 health. It's not that much of a problem. I guess we have to try it. The thing is, if we try this and we lose, we're never going to be able to get them to tap out of the war. And we're going to lose everything we just took. If I could get them to agree to drop out of the war before the battle happened, that'd be very helpful. But they're going to be really difficult about it. All right. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make this happen. All right, I guess let's fight it. Boy, they sure did generate 20 units. Like, right, because they had all this stuff plus another 5 units over there that aren't even involved in this battle. They sure did generate an absurdly huge number of units in a way that's definitely impossible for them to have done. So I need to try to block off... I want to minimize our early losses here, but I also need to really block off access to the Dust Bishops. I don't want the Polyp running in and getting a hold of them. We can minimize the effectiveness of the vine snakes to some degree by holding in this bottleneck, but that is going to make it real hard to deal with the archers. We can do this. We can... Yeah, I'm going to try it. Here, let me step you out here so that way you can at least get healed. Maybe step you in here and put a bishop in this space. So that way I can shoot at those. Yeah. We're going to see a lot of zeros on this one, unfortunately, with our dust bishops trying to kill their units, because if we don't get zeroed, then how are they going to beat us? If he pulls some sneaky stuff and like runs back here, this set of attacks is going to make me look really silly. But it's hard to predict exactly where he'll go. I'm thinking he's going to go here and try to attack that unit, which maybe makes this pretty risky in the first place. All right, let's see. Oh no, he's okay, just straight up. That's maybe one of the worst attacks he could have made. Not really sure I understand that. Okay, we got most of the way through that snake. That's not bad. Can you finish him? Yes. All right, that's big. Taking that guy down in one is a big, big deal. The next big deal is going to be how well we can control the vine snakes. So we need to start pushing into this mass of ranged units as much as we can. How is their... Okay, their infantry hero is statted impossibly well. Again, pretty standard stuff, right? So I really need you not to stand there, though. I know, I guess it's fine. If you move to here and attack like that, then that frees up this space for this bishop. And then this bishop can move to here with the intention of attacking that. And this bishop can stay put and just shoot at that mastermind or something? Or, like... Don't move. Attack that Zujajun unit if it's still alive. And then you are going to want to probably, like, come down around the side here. I have no idea what targeting is going to look like by the time these vine snakes have moved, but I bet they'll be over here somewhere. Our own vine snake really just needs to move this way, broadly this way. And yeah, kind of the same deal for all of these stalwarts, right? No, you're the one that's, sorry, you're the one that's already up in their ranged units. You need to keep being up in their ranged units, probably. This one's here. This one's almost certainly already dead. Yeah, I don't really know what to give you. These ones around the bottom, yeah, okay. So a lot of this is going to come down to how we handle these vine snakes. Oof, zero is heartbreaking. Okay, excellent news. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty good. Also pretty good. Okay, it's not perfect, but I think some work is getting done. That was an objectively wrong move that is against your orders. You're getting court-martialed when we get home. Okay, you're probably dead to the archers before you get a turn. That would be my guess. That's a good attack, I think. This is a good attack. You're right there now. This is a little awkward, the way this is spaced out. Maybe move to here and attack the Zujajun, and then if it's dead, like the other targets around here are kind of like middling value. This is one of the things that I really love about Endless Legends combat system is trying to like plan a move that does good work in the variety of contingencies that you could find yourself in as your unit is forced to adapt to the changing landscape. I think this is a lot of the time this ends up being a really interesting combat puzzle. In a way that really no other 4X has ever matched, in my opinion. And I know people are gonna come at me with the Age of Wonders games, the one where they released that Planetfall game not that long ago. And my answer to that would be the combat in those games is interesting. There's a lot going on, but I don't really think that game counts as a 4X game in the same way that I wouldn't consider like Total War to be a 4X game. There's the strategy layer stuff is very thin. In Planetfall at the very least. I've not got as much experience in the fantasy themed ones. Okay, pretty rough opening, but we knew it was gonna be good counterattack. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Boy, they really want that one unit. Oh. Well, if I'm honest, this is going better than I thought it was going to. All right, so priorities. Right, I do want this thing dead. The Dust Bishops also have a responsibility, though, to work on these, well, Dust Bishop against that guy, it's not going to work. He has 261 attack. Never mind. Dust Bishop needs to work on other stuff. But you probably want to stay put. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter what you hit. You're very, very likely to roll badly. We're definitely, we're starting to see the pain here from our units just not having stats that are all that great. Some of them, anyway. You should run up, like, this is beautiful. Oh, except Unwin Waybridge goes first. You probably won't have that. Well, hit him where you can. Because your attack is high enough that you're reasonably likely to actually crack his defense. You're probably dead already because they're really focused on you, but if you're still alive, do a thing. Yep, that makes sense, I think. You should focus on the ranged units. You have a lot of health yet. Yeah, okay. All right, survived. Let's get some health back into him, please. That's a little bit. Yeah, zeros there. Okay, that's something. We got a hit. Finishing off Waybridge is going to be a big part of this battle. Is he diseased now? Oh, yeah, okay. Ha! I got him. By which I mean they got him. We had a diseased unit die adjacent to him, so he is now dead. You know, it's something. You gotta take what you can get. So these are militia. That's a mastermind. Obviously, the militia getting to attack the Dust Bishops is pretty bad news. We should probably try to avoid that. And I can't actually get close enough to hit that Zujajun, so I guess we'll... Let's see. You need to start working on it, though. Anybody who can needs to start working on it. You press that mastermind if you're still alive when the time for pressing masterminds happens. Okay. We're getting pretty low on numbers here. Okay, some damage, some damage. Excellent. I'd like to reiterate that this went a lot better than I was afraid it was going to. Okay. So we can get a bunch of healing onto our Lord here before he actually gets attacked, probably. Well, he's potentially going to get shot by you. Ooh, maybe for a lot, actually. That might be enough to kill him right there. Oh no, okay, shooting the dust bishops. That's fine. Please? Ah, damn it. Okay, so that battle went pretty weird. Well? What about the math on staying in now? Like, can we finish this? Because next turn, we could just straight attack here. The Polyp will have some health from regen, but it'll be pretty easy to put down with Dust Bishops. And then we still have all of these, actual ranged units. You even have your action points still. I can just press this dude now. Are you out of movement? No, you have a ton of movement. So if we do save and come back here, the situation could potentially change. But I think we have an interesting choice now. And we also have to think about this. Because we might, depending on what they have committed in their city already, we might actually be able to, off the back of that loss, really threaten their capital. They're still way down on truce. I don't have any spare units anywhere, right? This is everything? Yep, it sure is. What's the mercenary marketplace look like right now? Okay, nothing we could buy this turn. Because if we break this army, and they are very close to breaking, yeah, I don't know. That gives us some interesting options. I think I'm gonna think about it. I think we're gonna call it here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm gonna just do a little bit considering here. Oof, they do still have this other 5-unit army behind us that nothing about that changed. Ugh, it's an ugly situation. There's no two ways about that. All right, we're gonna leave it here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time tomorrow, I'm gonna have some kind of plan, maybe, maybe, and we'll see you then.